Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another stream. I know last time we've been hearing some popping news again about Hollywood. And then everyone, a few of them in the podcast asked me to see this movie. I will have to tell you guys about this movie. I didn't want to say it. I only see some of the scenes as far as that. And it really pissed me off about this, but we're gonna get to it. Before you get started, just want to let you guys, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I expect everybody's opinions about that, but I wanted to give it an honest truth and what the movie should be. Like I said, it's all because of the Hollywood. Christopher Dunn, did it really good. When I first heard about him as a kid, with the first time, years ago when Hollywood used to be good, I mean, we all dream about me being an actor, writer, producer, directing, you name it. Yeah, the DVD that I heard about him is all by him. Used to be good. Black, Batman Begin. And then Dark Knight, I seen it in the commercial, but I didn't even like it. All I watched is the DVD that I used to have. Yeah, before we get started, I wanted to shout out to you guys. The reason why you guys are the place because you supported this channel. Don't forget to subscribe there. I didn't get a chance to put it over there, but I eventually will edit it. Yeah. Let's get started with another stream. Yeah, but like I said, movies that I had a DVD as a kid, I got it from Target like 20 years ago. And that is a year after Batman Began. Yeah, Christopher Nolan, this is his name. He not sitting it for me, or I probably look this up. But he is the best director. We all know that he was the greatest. Used to be when we were kids, and all did it good. They care about it, and we get them credit. They cares about daters, like keeping the daters alive. How to make a movie, And then what happened? 20 years later on, and then 20 years later after that. Now 20 years later. Well, before we get to compare it to this one, I want to still with the details what the movie used to be. But yeah, years ago when Hollywood movies used to be good experiment for us. All we wanted to see is giving the details of when we were kids. We see movies all the time. Good movies, good content, good entertainment. No, they used to get trouble for that if they put English on there. Now, 20 years later on, where we are now. Before that, it was all good entertainment, and we didn't know it at the time, the behind the scenes, until the 2000s, when they're making a documentary behind the scenes and telling us at the time. And now, we will listen to know how the story. But now, years later, we on 20 years later on for this guy with this new Adult movie of his version. Like I said, my version would have been done. I would have done it, and my version would have done it better. But Mel Gibson would have done it too, better also too, in his version. And he would have done that in his version versus Adasri, I forgot whatever the name is. This movie, I seen some scenes off that, and I'm gonna be honest about what he did it for Hollywood. This is the reason why everybody, my honest opinion. I literally expect you guys, if you guys see this movie, I expect you guys. But for me, I'm really not into. Yeah, and I'm gonna explain to you why I didn't want to see it. I only seen some scenes of that had good action, the music and things, and I agree something that some of them for that, and this guy ain't that. See, dummy on that. You know, I will sometimes agree with him, and I had to disagree about this whole concern with this guy because I will have to agree with him, and I had to disagree. But we talking about Hollywood nowadays. Now we'll have to disagree about everything, and it's not 100% that good. Now I disagree with him, and it's not really 100% good what we don't work. And what I mean about this so-called that he didn't actually adapted for the book, the casting is ridiculous. Now some of the cast that he did it a good job, and some of them don't because of the acting was worse, and they needed to put some more work, or they needed to hire someone else. Like I said, I would have done it a better. I would have looked for the book, take some elements, or adapt into it, or someone. If I was the actor, I would have done it for different ways too. But the action scenes literally doing good. But anyways, Mel Gibson would have done it better, because I feel like this guy, yeah, like I'm gonna be honest right now. I'm gonna be honest right now. Like the guy that we all knew this turned out to be good. I will give him credit for the movie. I will credit about movie experiments. But the stuff, like it's like it's not 100% really good for my honest opinion. But it's actually the worst that this thing that really pisses off the audience right now. Like, I'm gonna be honest, this movie is not even good. Like, it's not 100% good. The new movie is not good. It's not even better than close to Troy, the movie Troy that I seen like earlier. I seen that movie, and I was gonna see Artery down here, but I will see him tonight. But the movie is so ridiculous, man. I seen some scene of that and the good parts, and a lot of bad parts. It's not. The casting preferred it was good for some of them, and half of them that he cast is worse, man. And I feel like sometimes that dude, you try to make some of the good actors like Matt Dillon, Tom Hanks, he didn't want to go over there, but his girlfriend forced him to. I think I know why. He did not like Hollywood, and I gotta agree with him. He spoke about it. Tom Hanks, you guys know for Spider-Man, he did not like Hollywood. And I gotta agree with him because his girlfriend forced him to. He did not want to go to it, but his friend forced him to. I should have told him he should never done that. He should never let that happen. I still think he should have never taken the role, because that would have been worse. It's Hollywood. I mean, sometimes you lose Smilington, but it's worse. I gotta agree with sometimes LBT about her, because he absolutely hate this actress, Zendaya. Sometimes I kind of feel bad for her. Used to it. One is or something like somebody or these companies trying to do something stuff to her or make her look bad like this, or she just became like this, and I don't know. I'm just really in the midst with that. But back to the movie, the new movie that everybody like it, but those of you gotta realize that the author of the book of Homer, who is actually the Homer, made a real book about it, about the Grease. And they actually had Macon Ackman, and also the book is actually better than the movie. That Christopher Nolan should have done it better. If it was Mel Gibson or his version, yeah, that movie would have been 100% better, and I would have literally looked into it. If that was his version, he would have cast so many similar to the Troy movie. It would have been a good action, good storytelling, good cast, good acting. Like I said, the movie is not 100% good. The music was still good, action, you name it. But a lot of, I had to agree, was almost like a lot of people. I'll say half of the people of this movie. And Darius. Darius movie, the new movie, it's not even a good movie at all. To my honest opinion. Because of political. This is what I don't like about this nowadays, that we have to talk about this. It's this freaking movie. Freaking politics. Instead of them sticking with this material stuff, I don't like it. Like, I don't understand about this crap. Like, the movie is so ridiculous, and yeah, I'm sorry. My honest opinion, I would expect everybody's opinion about it. But the movie is terrible. The new movie is terrible. I mean, I know it's connecting, and I did a research of it. It does confirm that it actually connects to the true movie, the sequel. Well, it's not actually, but it does connect to it. But it doesn't really make the same thing as Troy. It's not even making it. It's not even better as the Troy movie. I mean, it's connected, but it's not really protected as focused and mature and accurate as the Troy movie did. Like, because of the book. The book makes sense, but the movie doesn't. If you look at the guy named Homer and look in the video about this guy, now you might not know what it does miss it. Like I said, if Neil Gibson was a good director or producer, then he would have looked it up, find a cast member, hire a cast member that does make sense, the good writing. Yeah, like I said, the writer doesn't make any sense for that one. And it would have done it better if he would have if Christopher Nolan would have looked it up instead of to give it a bad announcement. Like, people want a good freaking movie. If he don't make a good movie nowadays, like, we all sometimes see good movies that we like Michael Jackson, Toy Story, The He-Man and Women, Mortal Kombat. What else? The Sheep movie. I was going to see that. But yeah. Even this new Spider-Man, we're very excited about. And it still hits. And even the Silent movie, too. The movie is good. Some of these good movies hits. And make it hits for the box office. It still has the good movies in the half of it. The clap, and it does actually make sense. It beats the Hollywood, like Hollywood wanted, not the we wanted, but oh yeah, Super Mario 2. But they make it us what we wanted, and you guys like the laugh and Super Mario. They actually make a lot of money budget. That's what they give us what we wanted. The fans and the customer give us what we wanted. Not the wrong people, the fans did, because it's not simply said because you want to put political stuff in this movie, but our friends is. It's never going to work that way. That's not how it going to works. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. This Dance movie that I didn't want to see. I wanted to see someone do that, and it's not even a good movie, to be honest. And I feel like that's why the Troy movie actors got so very pissed off. Mel Gibson should have let that movie. I really wish it was Mel Gibson to let this movie of his version. He would have done this movie better. He would have done it better. If Warner Brothers would have done that sequence one, it's not connected to it, but it should have. But that was Mel Gibson, and he would have let this movie with Warner Brothers. Yeah. Then I would really 100% would go to see it. If he does connected to it and done it really right and better white and better cast members that actually cares, instead of you making this freaking woke, then I will see it. But I'm not going to see it if the movie is not going to be better. This all we care about is the characters, actors, good producers, good writing, good storytelling, and even some more accents too. I know a lot of you guys like actors too. The music, yes. Movie experience, yes. I gotta get him credit for that, but Watson, by the other hand, he's not willing to get the customers like the audience like us. This is the reason why the movie is downhill, because of he's not doing a lot of research there. He wants to rewrited it like it's a joke. They're trying to do it for like Hollywood, and I don't know. Lost respect for this dude, but this dude so much changes. Like, you can't rewrite history that's already been created in the first place. I don't understand about this. And then the next thing we're going to be talking about is freaking California again. Yeah, this is the reason why they wanted to start doing it. It's because of Hollywood. Freaking Hollywood. It's like bullcrap every time of Hollywood. Like you, Hollywood. It's like Hollywood wants so damn doesn't learn the common sense, and you got in there to block. And the evidence that they showed the California, and I'm talking once again, and I'm gonna break down for you. It's people in the bad side in California, not the good side. But the bad side, especially with Hollywood too. Now, California and the bad side of people. I'm gonna break it down and explain to you. We're talking about the bad side of it in California, like Hollywood, and some of them bad sides too. California. We're almost trying to ruin it and think they're gonna black the murders. It's never gonna work. And I'm glad the judge actually denied it, because we don't need it to be blocked. This is the reason why we need to keep fighting and going against California. We can't let them fight. Like I said to the last swing, we gotta keep fighting. We gotta keep fighting. We gotta go and strike against California for Mother's Day. And then you got some of these 12 states. You trying to tell the 12 states, me to tell me we can do some film stuff, production, and see some movies too? Other productions, they're doing the movies without you trying to ruin it? For once, this is the reason why they left. Tennessee is, they're actually making 2 states. One from New Jersey, and another one from Tennessee. They are rocking for it. But I'm gonna be honest right here with California right now. The bad side with Hollywood, like the leader seed of the emissions of the Batgirl, Paramount is not even in that. That was years ago. That was way before the merge too. And it doesn't even make any damn sense. Like, I don't know what they're trying to do with the 12 step, but I think they're trying to make excuses And why? We know all their tricks too. We know Hollywood is trying to find a way to block this most so they can control us to make the bad movies again and piss us off. For one thing, like it doesn't even make damn sense because Hollywood it's not even good like it used to. But now, and I gotta agree with Clownface TV. I mean, now you can film it anywhere, and some studios can come over, whatever in there, and just fly you over or drive you over, or whatever, to Field Deep States to start production, doing all this, and then such and such. Before that, you had to go. Before that, they fly you over here to California and start a movie there to audition to do a film here. But now you can film any states now, including overseas too. But you know what I mean? It's like I'm gonna be honest. I used to thought about this before, but now I do. Now I realize it's because I didn't realize at the time, but now I do. Now it's a good time to some of these studios to move because California is they want power. Hollywood wants power. They had Tony Robb from California, the dumbass, wants power. They want it to be blocked. This idiot wants to be blocked and murdered too. And I'm telling you, it's a fact too. They want to find an excuses, lies, ways. I know they're trying to lie for damn too much. Like the Batgirl, that was here. Like I said earlier, I was saying it earlier, minutes ago, a while ago. It was Warner Brothers movie. Paramount got nothing to do with it because it wasn't even the time. I mean, they did move to, like I said, they worked together for decades. They produce all movies and projects. Don't you know what a research for that? Just because you doesn't want it doesn't mean nothing. I just don't understand what the attorney in Hollywood wanted. They want the film so they can split it up. It has to be one. It cannot be split it up. Like we said it like a while back. It cannot split up. Unless, you know, they don't give us the fans that want it. That's not the case. The point is, it cannot be splitting up. But it cannot be splitting up to get each studios one. It doesn't work like it. It has to be one. That's the law. You break the law too. And California Blakes think they can break the laws for once, and they screwed us up. And you know, Hollywood and California and the bad side, they broke the law. They broke the law for damn reasons. They broke the law. They're not supposed to do it. This is the reason why that we all know the point that Hollywood trying to make excuses nowadays to shove us to our face with these bad movies, man, that you give us when we want it. It's so dumb for the agendas, too. Yeah, like I said. And that's the truth. You know, even though the movie fan is making us a Hollywood nowadays, it's all someone else of fucking votes. Like, you know how I feel about this? Like, I have few friends about this with this bad movies, Disney with this white medicine. I know it's kind of getting bad. People, you know, sometimes hated it. You know, like I said, it's the modeling. It's the modeling of the white, yeah, you know what I mean. It's the modeling. It's not like the 2000s of, like, Peter Pan and the 2003 Peter Pan, White Medicine, and it's good, by the way. I remember watching that a long time ago. And How to Train Your Dragon. It's not like these two. It's not. They ain't making these good movies. I mean, they still do, and I gotta agree with Tyranno Fear on this one. Of yes, even the documentary too. I won't forget about it too. They just ran out of ideas. They just ran out of ideas. And originally, you know, I wanted MGM to bought it because they were to make history. Plus, I wanted to see my own logo again, like my all kind of logo again. But I don't mind Paramount because they like it took us realize that, and when I did some research of the history, it does make sense, and I realized it does make sense how many years. So Paramount is the only way that can save this save us and give us video. Not only that, but save our the franchise, and bring it back to life. Not only for the franchise, but the movies. To bring it to knowledge back too. Plus, when it comes to Power Rangers, we might have to split up, 3 versions of DVDs, like MGM, Warner Brothers, and Paramount. That's what I wanted to see, is this theatrical release, and then see my own kind of Leo Delay logo again. My classic 90s logo, or the late 50s logo, what do you want to call it? Yeah. All I want to see is it started to piss me off what Hollywood became nowadays. I don't understand why that they keep ruining this movie. Like the documentary, they're not even good. I mean, sometimes some of them is actually good and more interesting. And a lot of that, when you hire certain stuff too, with this genetically, it doesn't make any sense. Listen. Sorry about that. It doesn't make any sense. The movie industry is so, and that's the reason why Paramount is leaving California, because they're nonsense. Because California, the bad side of Hollywood is that they don't even do nothing. They don't even do nothing. Because they're damn nonsense. Like, all this time, they just want to school just off worth these damn chances. That's why a lot of people, half the people is leaving there and make their own movies. We all doubted to it. We all doubted that they would do it good a long time ago, and they turn out to be damn sense now. That's why that's why they're losing money too. They losing money by making these stupid wokeness movies instead of you making a material, because you hired some bad directors with these bad lighting, like that movie that everybody's been talking about, and the rest of this movie they can connect it to the Troy movie. It doesn't make any sense, my honest opinion. I said it earlier about this. Like, the reason why I didn't want to see it, because of this, when the movie came out, before the movie came, everybody, all we know is behind the scenes, the leak, like it's true. That's how bad this movie is. Of course, it's the best for everybody, but they gotta understand about this. Y'all gotta understand about this. When you making a good movie like this one, it has to be a good writing, good adaptation to the movie of the storytelling of this too. Now, some of them is good, but the bad side, it doesn't even taste to me that It doesn't even make sense, and they want to erase the history. They're trying to erase the history, and that part, it's really pissed me off. That part, picture, is really pissed me off when they cast like that. I mean, so no disrespect for the other one who plays Hilly, who from Black Panther. You know, this ain't it. Like, all we want is this is good movie. This is reason why. This is reason why I would have preferred Mel Gibson or somebody else can done that movie better. But Paramount, is trying so hard, but they're not giving up. And like I said, it's going to happen. The sale is going to happen, and I'm glad the judge, if I can find my tablet, I glad the judge actually denied it because I know that they're trying. They already watch our videos and we know that California is lying. They just want power and control it. They just want power so they can shove it in our faces and big evil. And I'm telling you, like we said it multiple times to keep the political and entertaining to our movie. We said it multiple damn times. It's too pissed too much. They're going so far, and that's why we had to spoke about this. We had to make troops. Like, we really getting tired of this. Because this is going so much hard. So much. That we can't stand this any longer. We can't even stand it, and that's why we go on strike. The only reason we can go on strike is to make videos. I know they're going to go out there making signs too, and this goes strike too. They can do it all type of ways too. All we got to do is tell anybody about this. But that's not the case. But I'm serious. We got to keep fighting as possible because we got to tell anybody, everybody watch this. If you side with him, we got to keep fighting if we want this movie to be better. Because if we don't, because that's why we need to keep fighting. We got to keep pushing. Even though I got to agree with that. With Hasbro, then it's driving me really nuts, man. I had to make another screen again because of this thing. He's popping up so many damn times. Like, I'm getting tired of this. Like, Hollywood making some terrible movies that we seen that people hated it, and that's why I had to step in and see this again. Put the camera on. Sorry. The movie industry is getting so bad. Yeah, the movie is going so bad. I mean, it's not 100. It's not 100%. Oh my god, man. This is reason, and they're lying. They're so freaking lying. This is reason why they're so lying very much. I knew that they're lying too, cause every time that I seen his pop on there, like the Lions, and then they had no politicals or agendas like that. And this CGO tensionist, like he's been investigated months ago, but and I, because you want to put something to change some stuff and get rid of the details and has been created. Sort of physical meeting. That's why they didn't choose him. They only trust Paramount because they're making the queer films. Like California is, like I said, it's time. It's time. It's literally time. We all waited for this to happen to be merged too. I don't understand what this California, man. This is reason why as soon as they buy it up, and it's going to happen. It's not even happening yet, but it will. I guarantee that it will. It's 100% will. Warner Brothers, so and it's not gonna fail. Like they just try. They're trying to. They're trying to find a ways to make excuses for themselves. California and the bad side, like Hollywood and for example, they just trying to make excuses stand wide to spread it up. And like I said, it cannot be spread up. It cannot be spread up pieces. It has to be one. All of that has to be one company. Not some companies. One. That's the rule. And they're trying to break the rule. That's why the consequences is going for them. That's why the judge is denying Hollywood. And few states, 12 states. And like I said, I told you it's going to deny you. I said it like few days ago. I told you it's gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew they're gonna get denied, and I said it. They're gonna get denied. All we had to do is keep fighting, and the winner is ours too. All we gotta do is keep fighting, and the winner is ours. If those of y'all is for siding with Paramount, we gotta keep fighting with the mirrors too. We had to make. It has to be happening. We had to, because we cannot let Hollywood and 12 states to be blocked this merge too. We gotta strike against them. We gotta put matches on keep fighting for hope, and we gotta keep fighting for hope so hard that the merge would definitely happening. Because we wanted the movies to be back there and over again. We wanted good content, good theaters. Because we cannot let they take it away, the physical media again. We cannot let all movies and franchises go bad. And then you got like Rush Hour. Jackie Chan has been waiting for this. Like, he's been waiting for this for years, for this thing can happen. And even Clinton and Jackie Chan, he actually wanted this to happen. Rush Hour 4, they are starting to work on it. And like I said, if California would just shut his mouth and just worry about what they're doing to fix the state, and just let Paramount could handle this to buy Warner Brothers. And I don't understand about they suing this too. They will when they buy it. But still, Paramount is actually pretty strong. They are pretty strong. And I had to disagree with some of these people in the comments and the other channel. They're not as actually bigger. They're not even bigger. I mean, they are good with this. Some movies that we watch, like, but they're not better. And it's really pissed me off of the fandom. It's going to get merged too. Yeah, I gotta agree with just one person. Yeah, we can't let them sign. No states and no California. Look, California think they could go in there and block the murders, and they want to make an excuse wise of them trying to block the murders too. And I'm pretty sure, damn sure, that it won't be happening again. Because it's not like I said, not under the Justice Department and the Venable. It would originally supposed to be closed by this month, but Hollywood and California of the bad side messed it up and screwed this as well, and blame California, the bad side people into this for this too, because they the one who's trying to use so many states of 12 states to block this merge. They really messed it up, trying to mess this thing up. Now they want to do the second attempt to stop the virus, and ain't going to work. Like, we all been saying it so many times, it's never going to work, and it never will be. That's why we going on swing against California. We all swing against California, because a long time ago, like 3 years ago, the writer strikes, they wanted to change it up so they could get money, control the film, control the franchise, to change stuff. But now we all going to swing against them because of their stupid nonsense ways that we all be that break us that we are all being excited for. And you making the scene, it doesn't even make sense that you don't know nothing. But guess what? We know better than you because we watched the franchise growing up. Think it is like the Snow White, for example. I didn't even watch the Snow White because you know why? When I was over there with the Movie Fan channel, like last year or two, no, it was last year. We all make links about this damn Hollywood. And Disney. That's when Bob Iger was here at the time last year, before this new CGO came by. Was it last year? It was 2 years ago. They got so urgent that they want to mess it up. And Rachel Stammer, I actually blame her for this. Think the secret change was and doesn't know nothing. You looking at the kid and think it's creepy. It's not even creepy. It's also in the book. The book makes sense, man. That's why they also made it in this movie. They made it. A princess is supposed to get rescued by the prince. That's how it goes for that. Because it is in the book. They use that for make that. That's how popular this franchise is with Snow White. Like, I don't understand about this Hollywood nowadays. Because they keep screwing up. And you hire bad actors with these bad decisions instead of you hiring a good actor that cares about the franchise and go up like we do. Snow White is and she ruined the franchise like Snow White that has been created in the first place. That's why the better the film is. And screw Wings Infinite, because he's messed things up. Nobody cares about her. She should have kept her damn mouth to herself. Think that. Look, it's nothing wrong with that. We, it's the people. It's literally the people like her is the bad side for this. About woman becoming a leader. We only believe people is honest and the good ones, not the bad ones like her. Thinking you can go in there and change the way about woman to leader. That's not how it works. It's supposed to. The movie of Snow White is supposed to be a prince saving. Prince is supposed to be saving by a prince, not woman becoming a leader. And Disney's messed it up too last year or two. Like, I don't freaking believe this flew this crap. Cause I'm blaming the stuff on too, and her. It goes for her too. Like, she messed it up. She messed up the films up, and Disney's messed Snow White up too. You ruin the people excitement that has been created in the first place. And you should have hired a small people. When I had friends that I was, you know, friends with, go to school with. Like, it doesn't make any damn sense, man. It's they, it's their prediction right now. It's not. I don't even believe it. It's like it's Hollywood. They want the MERS to be blocked. Like, I don't believe of one person that Hollywood and California attorney said. They're trying to do something slick and making excuses, damn wise, to block the MERS, and we can't allow this to happen. We cannot allow this to happen because they're trying to mess up the chance that we all want this to happen. It has to happen. Like, I'm playing the god that I'm playing into this thing that this cell will happen. It was supposed to be happening this month, but again, California and the bad side and Hollywood trying to use the states, had the states join forces to block that MERS, and I blame them for that. I blame the state for that, and I also blame Hollywood for that because they don't use their common sense. They sort of stayed away, stayed out of it, and let it go for just freaking once. Because you want to use them for agendas and want the money. Remakes, they want to remake stuff too. That is another thing I don't even like. I like some things that good and does make sense, but not a lot of that. They don't want common sense. They want to hire a worse writers, directors, instead of using damn common sense, common sense, and just hire a good, talented people that does make it sense of this movie. You should hire a good people that actually cares and give us an audience that we grow with stuff and give us new stuff of this too, you know, and care about the fans too. If you don't get the customer, that's why people is their waters, because you're making the movie looking so bad that nobody cares. Yeah, I'm so done with Hollywood because it makes me piss off every single day of Hollywood. They're not doing a damn John's like I'm so fucking done with Hollywood because oh my god, Hollywood is messed up, trying to make any damn excuses, and then look at this idiot. With this fool, man, always making lies. They're making up lies every time. Like he make up lies too. The attorney is make up lies too. Man, all these states is make up lies and use evidence. Well, it doesn't make any sense. And this movie is came a long time ago. Like they need to stop and let it go. Oh man, I don't understand about this in California, man. The attorney Donald Ron Boulder is to be shaming yourself, man. I don't understand why did this idiot keeps talking that same crap and making excuses for his damn self, man. He's a liar every time. Those attorneys general needs to leave it alone. Like they want it to be blocked. They want it to be blocked. They want it to be freaking blocked too. And like I said, we're not even giving up hope too. We're not gonna keep giving up hope too, because we're gonna still keep fighting against Hollywood, and sometimes. Well, I'm gonna say this right now, California. Look, I'm gonna be honest with some of my news, off going anywhere, but we had to go on strike against Hollywood too, because we spoke of the truth about Hollywood, and yeah, they messed it up big time. You know, they messed it up. They messed it up big time. And we would have had it at closing this month if it wasn't for that stupid ass California's dumps. They messed up. California messed up. And I blame California for this crap, man. California should be shaming herself. And the guy in tuning in needs to be investigated, man. The judge needs to do something about this with these states too about it. The states need to be investigated too for messing up too. And I'm really pissed off and ashamed of what they messed up. Because we could have had it done. Like the guy should be seeing himself in California. This is the reason why nobody wants to do movies there. Because they're nonsense. They don't want to pay. Sometimes don't give them credit. It's like slapping the face. For example, or don't even care about it, and this whip you off. And I don't understand about Hollywood nowadays. They mess up big time that we live on this now. This is the reason why we had to fight hope. We had to keep fighting hope to the merge to be happen. And the sale will happen. And I don't care what few and the people that wants the merge to be happen striking. They can strike again. And like I said, like we all said it, and Theodore also said it, Ludinas, like I saw it. And I gotta agree with CB on this one. The merge will happen. Say you want California, but they're going to deny you. twice, and it's nothing you can do about it. Under the DOJ. And this goes for the states too. Like 12 states that you've been listening to, California. You want to join it, then you should have stayed out of it. You should have let the peace, and these states should have stayed out of it. They should never get involved with that too. And this goes for New York too. Well, I have friends who live in New York, but it got a little worse there. But you know what, how I feel about the states. It's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. They want to use it use-wise for anything so they can get the power. That's not how, again, it's not how it works. It has to be one, and they're trying to break the law. See, California's trying to break the law. Again, they're just like, and I said a while back about this thing, Dave Snowsman. Now he's got his money back, he had to work. Because he's tired now. California break the laws too. And guess what? The DOJ is not going to allow this again for people because they already get pulled. Look how many countries is already cleared. You got China, you got other states. Forgot the names, so I gotta pronounce it. UK, sometimes UK, Australia, New Zealand. Like, you got few states, they also allowed Paramount to buy Warner Brothers, and they okay with it. Sometimes I even know I hate Sony for this one, but Sony and few other directors who is good already okay with that. Like, you got me, let's see, my two pals already agree with that from LNC. Got me, these are movie fan, Disney Dino, LBT, and yeah, you got a couple of us. Oh boy, I gotta go over here, my friends. I gotta straight this afterwards because it's a big trouble. But I gotta continue about this thing. But like I said, it got worse. We cannot allow this to California to happen. That's why we need to start making whole and say this to anybody. We need to tell any. That's why we need to send. We have to keep moving, and that's why everybody needs, send some message about this with this California, because they're starting to nucleize people to get their powers with these agendas. They make our franchise movie industry worse, and they're trying to split them guys so they can get power. They lost power, and they gotta realize everything that Paramount is actually strong. You think this Netflix is strong? No. They wasn't even exist yet. Paramount is about older. They are like older than Warner Brothers. You guys gotta understand it. They are a couple years older than Warner Brothers. This company, Warner Brothers, came in 1923. Paramount came in 1912, same year of anniversary. Don't you know what the history is? For Christ's sake, like every time, man, for God's sake. I feel like California sometimes up their moderate doesn't know what they're doing. And they make up lies and lies and lies and keep doing it. This is the reason why a lot of us is really pissed off and wanted this to happen. And again, it would have been worse if California would have shut its ass mouth. And attorney, I blame it for this too, and Hollywood for this crap too. Messing it up, think that you can get them, and these actors, writers, the bad ones, actors, bad actors, and bad writers. You want an independent. It's never going to work. Like, they did it dirty a long time ago, and it needs to be changed. Like, they need to redo this again. They need to fix some of this systems that they've been pushed on. Like we all been wanting to win it. It was internet first, but now, it's 100%. I'm literally 100% go for it. Like Paramount. Let's just hope Paramount is actually buying it. Because we need to keep hoping. We have to keep hoping, and we cannot, and we're not going to let, we got to make sure we're not going to let California to stop. We cannot allow California to stop the MERS. And I know the judge wasn't, and that's why they're going to deny California and certain states twice. And they're going to keep doing it. If they keep doing it by breaking the law to try to stop the MERS, when under the DOJ, and for the MERS, they are clear to by Warner Brothers. Yeah, California's cooked. That Hollywood is also cooked too. And certain states are cooked. They gotta remember that they are under the DOJ. They cannot do that. It's against the law. Like, they're under, and it's nothing. And I don't understand why it's the monopoly. Making damn sense, man. It's nothing you can do about it now. It's going to go through. And the same goes with Sony again. I still think we need to talk about this with this physical media again. Like, I've seen a lot of stuff that PlayStation and GameStop. Oh my God, these companies are so worse. They want money and power. They wanted power, and this is the reason why University needs to buy them. University needs to buy them. University needs to buy them permanently. And I'm going to start making that short film kind of later on or tomorrow. Because Sony needs to get bought up. Nintendo definitely needs to be bought up too. Because it's only a partnership with Nintendo. And Nintendo needs to get bought too. Because they copyright people claims, and yeah, this is getting ridiculous. Hopefully they can treat the franchise very good, because look, they had Honk. Imagine if the University owns Nintendo and Sony and treat the franchise, they get bought up with Columbia and TriStar Pictures, Holy Nintendo, something like that. Yeah, it would definitely happen in big time. Insane. Sony needs to buy them out. I mean, not Sony. University. I meant University. University needs to buy them out. University needs to buy them out permanently, because it doesn't make any sense. Sony needs to get bought up by a University, and I want University to buy them up permanently. Buy them up, because the reason why I'm saying this is because they can also to keep physical media going, like the DVD, the game console disc. That's how it goes for there. I don't know. Maybe it's not work for Warner Brothers, but they can buy Sony and Nintendo. Nintendo needs to be bought up too, because I'm getting really sick and tired with this compilation slates or claims claiming our videos when we trying to reveal, and for the 30th anniversary, like ridiculous. Like, I'm so tired of it, and I'm blaming them for this. I think Nintendo definitely needs to get bought, to get bought too. They need to get bought permanently, and Universal needs to buy them. They need to buy Sony, and they also needs to buy Nintendo too. They need to buy them because they're going so much to get rid of some stuff, and this is the reason why the company and the greediest. They want power, and that's why they keep losing money. Now they're suing Nintendo for the abuses. And I know a lot of people feel because Nintendo is waste material to want to do everything they want by breaking the rules. And they don't even care about the fans. All they care about is power, greediest, and they want to then claiming it, and then you could sue people to get them trouble so you can win. They want power. Like, come on. This is the reason why the industry is really messed up when it comes to Hollywood. Political stuff and entertainment that make movies bad, and they lose to the box office, and for a reason. How difficult is that? Like, I don't know. Damn, Hollywood is really pissing me off right now. And I don't understand about this. I really don't, because Hollywood is... It's so ridiculous. I'm going to say one thing, but tell me. I don't know, it's a good idea. It's so ridiculous. I don't know what to say. It's getting ridiculous every time. Like, Hollywood needs to shut their ass up and get their stuff together. Because it's not, like I even said, it's their damn problem. Because them Marvels lose anything. Because guess what? That's just way nowadays you can make any films now. You know, studios can come on each state, you know, see how you're doing, some such Egypt. Yeah. It's pissing me off a lot. I don't even like this whole sad stack cares. Mm. Sorry. I don't know, man. This politics in this movie is what. But I'm giving it. But that is also my thoughts, this honest opinion about this Adaptation movie. It should have done it better. Like, again, I don't even like it in one bit. Like, it's not 50. It's not 100% even worth. And it's not even 100% good either. It's really not. I'm sorry. For my honest opinion, it's not. It's not good. It's not really accurate. It's not even accurate from the book. Even though the music stuff does hit on it a little bit. And the preference to certain good actors, not the one that we had an issue with my friend and certain stuff too. But you know what I mean about it. I don't. It doesn't even seem to me that the movie is not even get the audience what they want. Like, that is my honest opinion that it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be, with in this good adaptation of this book. But instead, he wants to change things, and we making it. We writing it in history. Christopher Nolan is one of the we writing it. Like Homer actually, who the author who actually write the Greek books, that Will Daswin, and I did some research in that area. That's how he should have done that. Somebody should have directed that of the version and did it better in their version, better than Christopher Nolan's version of Adaptation. Because it doesn't make any sense. The movie has some good things, taste to it in the moment, but at the same time, it's not even good. 100% good and accurate in this movie. It's not even stick to the material enough. That's not how we all remember. They're trying to erase history of some bullcrap politicals. Man, it's ingenious. I'm sorry. This, like I said, this movie's not even accurate because it's not even a book. It's not even saying about it. He just literally shoved her to her face. Like, the hell is this? Oh my god, man. I feel like I lost so much respect to it. If he's going to do it better, then he needs to start doing a lot of research to that instead of you making this damn change of stuff, dude. Why can't you keep it the way it was by making this stuff good and accurate for the connections for the Troy movie? It's not that damn hard, too. I mean, you cannot be changed it and piss off the fans and audience like that. That's why the movie's got fans. This is the reason why they never want to see that movie. Because we messed this stuff up, man. The new movie and a Daft Choice movie would have done it better if you make this movie white and give the customers of their audience want it. They all want it. Instead, you just want to do what Hollywood wanted. Hollywood is a piece of work. You wanted to do what Hollywood said, but not for us said. You don't wanted to know what this book. If I was Mel Gibson, and he see that's just reason why Mel Gibson. If it was Mel Gibson, what I heard, he would have actually done this movie much better. It was also we would have all seen it. I would have looking on my phone and see it. But no, we got this, every time that we gave him a chance to do it better, and what we got? Put Whitaker in this movie, man. You pissed off the fans off. This is the reason why they're making fun of you, because you don't make it this movie right. You don't make this movie better. That's just why they're going to call you out and I'm just telling you the truth. Even though sometimes the media is not interpreted, it does make sense about it. Media does, even though some of the medias that we don't listen to is some that much, but some parts of the people in the end does too. That we believe that has to tell the truth about this country. Like, Hollywood is, like I said, he's just doing it for this movie. He just doing it for Hollywood said instead of the audience too. Like, they're not doing it for the audience for one reason. It doesn't mean any damn sense, man. Doesn't make any sense, man. I'm sorry, man. Like, I gotta disagree. Because I don't understand what you're at. Souls in their problem is with this movie. I don't know why you're making this movie giving us woke engineers and for adultery instead of you making that movie white. We're gonna waste over this movie, making this storytelling and this book better, man. Just use it. For Christ's sake, man, it's not even difficult. All you gotta do is talk to the guy, man. Just talking to the author, use that, and make a better cast for the actors that know stuff about the book better, man. Like I said, I don't have a problem with certain. I mean, some of them I had issue with that. The movie I had, sometimes I had issue with that because it's not accurate. You know, I had no problem with that, even though certain actors I don't, you know, not blaming it. Half of them I still do kind of blaming it because they are part of the issue of Hollywood. They are part of Hollywood. Some of them, you making some good actors bad, and some of the bad actors you cast into it, it doesn't make sense what the book said. You don't do a lot of research for that. That is the issue I have. Storytelling. It's not really accurate. This is the reason why the Glitch people are pissed off, and that's why they're going to sue the director, all because of his dumb sense for not doing research. If you're going to make the movie, doing research of this movie, man, making sense. Making sense, man. Like, your version is not even that good, like the Troy movie. Mel Gibson would have done that, and like I said, if I was the actor in this movie right now and did a lot of research, I would have probably would have done it, make this movie better. I would have literally started looking at this book, looking for this movie too, and make it so damn better. And look at this, the damage is done. Now you got a lot of people pissed off all because you're making the freaking movies digestively messed up. And like I said, I'm expecting you guys' opinion, but for me, it's not 100% good. It's not 100% good. It's not even 100% good at all. It's not even accurate in the movie on the book too. If you even read a book of the will of the author, Homer, who's actually an author, if you read a book about it, you might know what he does make mistakes and what it should have done. Instead of making this a freaking woke damn movie for Hollywood, modeling Hollywood nowadays. It's like they're modeling. That's why they keep losing damn monies and they getting bass flag every time. And you try to get certain good peoples in it and make them looking bad, like Matt, Tom Hanks, Anna Holloway. Yeah, you try to make good actors bad, but not the bad actors. It's like pool play. It's not even fair. The same thing you're trying to did it with Denzel Washington, man. You trying to make this dude looking so bad with this political crap stuff, like this writing, man. This writing. I just don't understand about this. I really don't. It's so dumb and ridiculous right now. It's like Hollywood is the worst of the place that I can't stand, and I'm really starting to piss off right now. This is reason why we need to talk about this more and more often. Every time, sometimes we don't talk about it, but it does bother us, and that's why we need to speak about this. Truth. That is the truth. And I'm sorry I get close, but every time that I see this stuff, I need to start speaking about the Dazzler movie. And that's not you for me. I always said it twice. I always explain it why I didn't see this movie. because of this fucking Hollywood. And it's too political and woke that he doesn't do a damn research. Doesn't do any research. That's why the movies is not 100% even then good, because of this research. He doesn't do any research of the book, and that's is a bad and it's bad adaptation on this movie. And some of them I have to agree, it is actually a bad adaptation. It's not even good at all. Like, the movie is not 100% good, like I said it, and I said it more than one often. I'm gonna keep saying it until everybody will understand and look at it wisely. You're gonna know the truth. If you read a book of adaptation of the real book, real story of what these characters, or not the characters, but the real person really is and what they are, then you might know that the movie should have done it better. And you should have realized it now. I'm telling you the truth. If you look at the book of the real Grease up there, you might realize that that movie is terrible and they should have done more work. Should have done better. That's why. That's why. Because of the book. The book makes sense a lot of versus the movie. Now the true movie did good. That's why they make the boss of this. But the movie is not even that even accurate good. Like I said, if it was somebody else directing to it and the storylines and the good casting that's similar to the Troy movie, and it did it better action scenes, romantic, and good storytelling, history, accurate, all that, and it's even better. And this movie's better. It's by somebody else directing it, and the writer is good and everything else. Then I will 100% will see it. It depends which version is the best. But this version, Adaptation's Christopher Nolan version, and his version is actually worse. I'm sorry to say that, but the movie is not 100% good. That's all I got to say about this movie. The Adaptation movie is terrible, and I'm sorry to say it, but the movie is terrible. Like, it's not even good at all. The movie is not 100% good, and I'm still going to keep saying it too until everybody knows it. Because if you want to do it, the movies, do it freaking right and do the research. Like, me and Sky have said that way multiple freaking times already. And that is the fact that Hollywood wants to be some stupid ass and weighing on ideas, and this time that he became the next target one to be the Lucas. Like, I was shocked when I found out that this, I don't know. It's really pissed me off about this, so that's all I gotta say about this. Like, California, like I said, California, and before we leave, I want to say one more thing about this, and then we're gonna be able to settle to him. Yeah, California did this mess up so many times, and that's why they fell. I hope they did it again. I hope they denied them again. I hope they denied them twice and twice, and I played it and does. Because we need a merge that been happening. Warner Brothers and Paramount, Warner Brothers, that use the delete background as an evidence. That is also Warner Brothers at the time. It's not Paramount. That is years ago. That is years before the merge. That is couple of years before Paramount is buying out Warner Brothers. Like, I don't understand about these damn Californians right now, man. That's why they got denied, because of the biggest lies and excuse they're trying to do. They're trying to use the power, and that's why they failed. They lost control. And I'm glad they do, because you have to realize that once they clear by the DOJ of the Justice Department, you can't do it under Justice Department. Because I know the Justice Department always talk to all the judges too. And yeah, they're going to deny it too. For the serious dumb lies that you did. And you try to use some fake stuff too. Like the movie. It's by Warner Brothers, man. It's by Warner Brothers. The Batman Girl is by Warner Brothers. They're going to deny it because, yeah, all the judges, then you trying to sabotage to block the murders. Yeah, that's not going to happen because it's under the Justice Department to clear that Paramount to buy the Warner Brothers and then vote yes. Well, if shareholders is wanting to make money, you should whack them. And the shareholders wanted to make a vote yes too a while back. Let's not forget about the shareholders. They actually, the Warner Brothers shareholders wanted to make vote yes to waited to set up to buy it for them to work with us so they can make some money. It's all about making money. And when you make some money, it's about making movies. Good movies, you make money. That's how it does. The reason why they wanted to buy it is to make money. But when it comes to this excuses, lies of like California and attorneys, yeah, they're going to deny it. They're going to get denied it. The states of 12 is going to get denied. Because, again, they cannot also block because it's not been under the Justice Department. They're going to deny you so many times because if you keep doing it by breaking the law, yeah, you're going to be in trouble. So many times you're going to get so much trouble. And they're going to cry for that. Because they're going to realize everything. They're going in between. But hey, it's their problem too when they get caught. California is going to get caught so many times when they're breaking a wall. The wall's power and control, they had to get used to it. Because you got to remember, you messed it up for the audience and the customers. And that's what we wanted is good movies. When you try to make bad movies out of us, that's what we wanted is good quality. They're here to make money. Paramount here to buy Warner Brothers to make history, and they're here to fix the customer service to make money. They're here to see the good movies. I feel like Hollywood is that guy that actually to mess things up. And I'm going to keep doing it so many times. Because like I said, not under the Justice Department that the states and California think that they're going to block, and they're dead wrong. It's never going to happen under the Justice Department when they already said yes and vote yes to Paramount to buy Warner Brothers. It's going to happen. Even though we all know it's going to happen, it will merge. I mean, still going to be in, but it will happen. The sale will happen, and think that they're going to split the stuff, the pieces. It has to be one, not all of them. Because if you try to break the wall like California and Hollywood, yeah, they're going to get so much caught so many times, and it goes to the 12 states. They're going to get caught so many times that they break the wall. And when you break the wall, you get caught. For ruining it for us. For us fans and audience. So yeah. Yeah, that has to be all. But if I see another one again, I'll probably have to make another call with Hollywood and California once again. But goes for Sony right now for claiming our videos for not seeing this. This is so ridiculous right now. Like, I'm not joking. I'm really playing games with California right now. You're not gonna did it as us right now and ruin it today. Not without. Not with. Not without. Sorry, I meant not with under the Justice Department, because they're going to deny you so many times, and they already approved Paramount because they trust it. It's because they they watch our videos and know how we feel about this. For you excusing wise, and you better be hoping the judge, and the California better be like, and the states better be hoping that the Justice Department didn't catch them to it, because they already did. They're going to get denied so many times, and they're going to get caught. They're going to get caught so many times, and their ass is grass. They're going to get so much trouble for this. But if they broke the law and try to think they're going to do that again, then their ass is in trouble. California and the certain states are going to be in trouble for denying and break the law under Justice Department. And the merge will happen. We have to keep fighting and hope too, because we cannot allow them to do it by breaking the law too. They have to get used to it. So yeah, and that is the truth about it. So yeah, yeah, I'm gonna start headed that debate. I know it's late out there because I am so mixed. Yeah, I'm really so limited, so I'm gonna start heading off. I gotta go to bed. Guess I'm gonna start exercise just a little bit before I go head back to bed. But I will think about this laying on. But I want to shout out to certain people down there. Shout out to you guys for understanding and know the truth. We wanted to make it the truth about this whole thing. Thanks for hope for that. You guys never give up. You just got to believe and hope for that to happen. The merge will happen. We know we will, because we know they care about us. Paramount, sometimes do it, but at the same time they change. They're not as good like they used to. It's not only that it's not Skydance at the time when we were kids. It's the old team, and I got to shout out to CS for that one. It's the old team. I didn't know that at the time because I didn't know who was in charge of that at the time because we didn't. But the old team they mentioned, sometimes they did good. Well, they used to be good. Until they also got it way worse. And then when Skydance take over and buy it, this is when Warner Brothers trying to buy Paramount at the time, and I think it's around last year or two before Skydance, and they bought it. So now, what does that tell you? And it means those two, it's been worked out for years and years and years, like 40 freaking plus years. It will make it history. So yeah, I will have to head back. So yeah, but we will continue this sometimes later on. And this, if it does happen again, because how accepted it is. But I want to shout out to you guys for that. Yeah, we had to keep fighting. We had to keep hoping, because we all wanted good content, good movies to be back to the way they used to be. We want entertainment back that used to be. We even wanted good entertainment stuff that used to be. Good content, good movies, and yeah, they cannot erase their has been claimed in the first place. Because, you know, physical metal and movie theaters is always will be here. Will always be here no matter what. So, yeah. And yeah, this is your host, Mars, the Only Shaver. But I will catch you guys weighing on with just another new. Even though I am so pissed about this. But I will catch you guys weighing on with just another news. So yeah, just remember Beast One believes of the battle. And yeah, if you guys really joining this video, how much in this, please subscribe to my channel. Well, catch you guys weighing on. And peace.